Grace and her mum Carmel share their individual perspectives as a young adult and parent as Grace transitioned from mainstream school onto third level education and beyond. Grace has completed 2-year-long courses at GTI. Both she and her mum acknowledge the support of NOSC, a community-based outreach programme with the Brothers of Charity services in the South Connemara area. The NOSC service has supported Grace during her time at college, in her job and in attending social evenings.
So we're sitting here in the Brothers of Charity building just to talk about what you've done since you've left school, yeah?
Yeah.
You're 22 now?
Yes.
All right. And where did you go to school?
I went to school well, first of all, I was in the creche first, and that was with Anya Linda's at the first flight. And then I moved up to the Chignan Julie, which is another place for Brothers of Charity. And then after that, I went up to the primary school in Spittle in Scolania.
Okay. And from the primary school?
And then after primary school was in the Colossus Quirira in Spittle, which is the secondary school.
All right. And what did you do in the secondary school?
I started my junior cert and my leaving cert there, and the subjects I have done was art, history of art, ordinary French, ordinary Irish, foundation maths, and pass English.
Okay. And did you enjoy your time in secondary school?
I did. I enjoyed making new friends, definitely, and I enjoyed being there at their company, especially with all the teachers and staff and principals and vice principals.
And then you have your good buddies from that school, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. So what did you decide to do then after secondary school?
I decided to do a course in GTI to do beauty and retail.
Because you like beauty products, is it?
I do, yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do?
My favourite thing to do would be makeup.
So that's why you chose that course?
Yeah.
And did you enjoy it?
I did, yeah, very much. It was mixed of practical and study. I find the academic more challenging, but I really enjoyed the practicals because I like the practicals better because makeup is my passion.
And when you went there, did you have anybody helping you for your first year going through the GTI? Did you have a support or anybody you could talk to besides, let's say, your dad and myself?
As far as I know, I don't.
All right. So how did you find that year then?
I find that year really, really good, actually, because I enjoyed helping myself out as well.
And did you take the bus in?
I did, yeah. I independently
took the bus.
And
you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
All right. And when you were in the GTI the first year, did you find it easy to mix with people? Did you find it easy to get to know them?
I did, yeah. I got to know a lot of people actually, and I enjoyed being their company.
You enjoyed class time as well?
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed the class times.
And then at lunchtime and stuff, did you mix with all the students or what did you do?
I do most of the days, but I enjoy having lunch on my own and do my own thing.
And what did you do during lunch hour then?
I have my lunch and I just go on my phone for a bit.
And watched a movie or something?
Well, not during college hours, more like after college hours.
Okay. And then did you go out much with your class in the evening? Were you able to take part in clubs and groups, or did you come home? What did you do there?
Well, it was our first year graduation, and at the evening we decided to go out for dinner in McGettigan's, which is an amazing place. Gorgeous steak sandwich and chips.
Good. But did you go out many nights, or was it just that one night mixing with people?
It was just one night that mixing with people.
What did you do after your year of retail and beauty? What did you decide to do then?
I decided to go back the GTI because I thought the staff was amazing, and I decided to do a different course, and I decided to do art course.
And you found the staff welcoming in the GTI?
Definitely.
Most of them were very positive?
Definitely, and including my friends as well. They were amazing. I enjoyed the art course because one gives me a lot of more creative looks for my makeup, and I just want to try out something new and different.
It was a tough course though, wasn't it? You needed to be good with your hands for cutting things, you had to study. Now you'd done history of art for your leaving, but you still had to study, didn't you? So it's more than just art, it's more than drawing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work in it.
Yes.
Okay. So that year then of art, did you have anybody helping you?
I did. I had an SNA with me, and I thought she was amazing.
So the GTI were able to apply for assistance with some of the more difficult subjects. That's correct.
Yeah.
So when you were using blades and stuff like that, or heat machines.
Yeah.
From the Brothers of Charity from NASC, did you have any help?
Yeah, Christina Mannion came on board.
Okay, and what was the big, was that a good thing?
Yeah, it was a great thing for me, definitely, because it gives me a lot more things for me to do.
Well, when Christina came on board from NASC to support you as a young adult going to college, it meant you didn't need Dad and I so much, isn't that correct?
Yes.
You could talk to Christina about what was going on, is that correct?
Yeah.
Christina was able to talk to the staff on your behalf. She could talk, so any issues that came up for you that year, you were able to be Grace O'Brien on your own with a support, and you didn't have to have your parents looking out for you.
Yeah.
So she helped you be more Grace O'Brien.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of freedom when you went into the GTI, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, and you liked going to what did you like doing?
I like to be on my own, enjoy myself and watch what I can watch.
Okay. You did 1 year of art, and then you decided, you applied for the Blue Teapot, is that correct?
Yes.
But you just had to wait for acceptance there?
Yeah.
And so last year then, can you remember what you did?
Last year I was working in Mr. Waffle, and I loved it. I enjoyed being there as well, especially with people that I know.
And how often did you go to Mr. Waffle?
I go there on Mondays and Thursdays, so like 10 until 2, so like 4 hours working.
And did you have any help to get there?
As far as I know, no, because I took the bus as well.
And who would meet you in there sometimes?
Sometimes my support worker.
From
NASC.
And what would you discuss?
We were discussing about how am I doing in work, and I need to focus on my work instead of talking to people. What
was the one thing you hated to do at Mr. Waffle?
Cleaning the toilets. Not my thing.
But other than that, you really enjoyed the job, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And the support from NASC was terrific because, again, it was you and Christina or you and Orla talking to your employer or talking to your staff. So you really enjoyed that.
I did.
And then what else did you do? So that was a Monday and Thursday?
Yeah.
What else did you do with NASC during the week?
I do social evenings as well.
Okay.
So like we went out for dinner, or we went bowling, or we went to the movies.
So that's a nice social outfit for the evening?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else do you want to get and NASC or Christina or Orla's trying to help you with?
I like to try and able to drive my own car. So at the moment I'm studying my driver theory at the moment, and I feel like I feel like cooking my own dinner and trying to get an apartment for myself and figure out who's going to be my roommate.
So, and all of that you can discuss with Orla, with Christina, and just figure out how you're going to solve that over the coming years. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And so this year now, what are you going to be doing?
I got the acceptance letter and I got accepted to go to the Blue Teapot, and I am going to it in September, which is the 7th, which is next week. So I'm really excited about that.
And do you think it's going to be easier for you to go to Blue Teapot if you still have Orla or Christina around, or do you think it's going to be easier on your own?
I think it's going to be more easier for me.
To have Christina or Orla?
Yeah.
So that if you have any problems, you can discuss things?
Yeah.
What do you like about NASC?
The people, the community, the atmosphere. Love living there, especially if they have so many people around. I really enjoyed talking to people.
So I suppose I'm interested in knowing, imagine if Christina or Orla, if NASC wasn't there and you had to come and ask me all the time, or your sisters or your mum or dad, for help all the time. Which would you prefer, that you can have NASC, or you always have to ask your family?
Well, I like NASC actually because they're easier for me.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Grace, I was asking you if you knew a young girl or a young guy now with a learning disability who's going through secondary school and they want to now go on to do something else, what would you say to them?
I would say be yourself. What are your hobbies like, and what are you interested in, and what kind of courses you like to do?
And then just, how would you find out then?
You would look it up on websites either in GTI or some colleges that you might like to go, like NYG or DCU or any places.
Okay. Do you think talking to your school principal is a good idea?
Definitely, much better idea, yeah.
Okay. I suppose I'd have to say, as a parent, we've always approached Grace's education with the advice we received when she was first born, which was stay in a fluent English community. So stay where the English language is fluent. So it's always been mainstream. Grace has always had support from teaching and has been embraced within her community. So the GTI was a natural progression because they had a positive response to our inquiries, and they also offered a course that Grace wanted. So I would say don't place any limits on your expectations. Whatever your child has an interest in, and go to the institution that they are interested in and see, can you work together to achieve your child's passion or goal. I think this present NASC service, for me, when I look at it, is very positive in that for young adults it gives them dignity and independence, and just allows them become their own person, and they're recognised then in society as their own person. So I would be a very strong supporter of NASC services.